How you doing there, guys? I'm Bruce. A lot of you know me. Welcome to another episode of the ZapApps Show. And let me get my background here. Nick, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, and let's go ahead and get started.
Absolutely. Hey guys, my name is Nikhil Jathar. I'm the co-founder of ZapERP Inventory and ZapApps. And I also have Ishan Patil, my teammate in the call. He's actually one of our lead developer. So today, when we are introducing our 2.0, he's the one who is going to help us to get it in front of all of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Ishan. Let's go ahead and jump in, get started. We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's jump in. Ishan, I'm going to go ahead and share your screen, okay?
So
Yes.
let me start it first. Let me get the ball rolling, and then
Sure.
we will move to Ishan. So meanwhile, Ishan, share your screen. Make sure the sharing thing is enabled. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. So guys, just to tell you like where are we right now, I just thought that let's prepare a small slideshow, right? So first of all, as a ZapERP inventory, I mean, we have actually integrated most of the major apps. So recently, in fact, we got approved from BigCommerce. We are approved by eBay. We are actually approved by Shopify, but official Shopify app is kind of coming soon. Then we have WooCommerce. We have Flipkart, Amazon. So we had tons of stuff out there. So if you already have the license for ZapERP inventory, I would really urge you to just go ahead, log in, give it a try, connect your client account, connect your Shopify account, let us know what is missing or whatever is there. Like, even if you have some good things to say, just let us know. In fact, we are actually sending email to our customers, and we want them to tell us more, like whether it's a positive, negative feedback, doesn't matter, but just give us more. So that is the case with ZapERP inventory. And that is where we thought, you know what, if we already have a good software, how we can make it better. So that is why we came up with the version 2.0 release. Now, version 2.0 is not only going to be about the UI, although today we will showcase you the UI part, but actually there are a lot of things are happening in the back end. In the background, we have completely rebuilt our backend infrastructure. This is multi-server infrastructure where doesn't matter whether you are processing 200 orders or 200,000 orders in a month or in a day, we will be able to support you. That's how flexible it is. So all those people who bought unlimited licenses, now here is the time for you to actually connect Shopify and get all those orders pulled in the system and process them. Now, but again, as I said, we're not going to stop there. It's going to be improvement on the functionality side. So just to give an example, one of the functionality that Ishan is going to show you today is about BOM. It's also called as a bill of material. So that's very basic, sort of like a connection between your manufacturer and the retail unit that you guys have, right? So BOM is going to help you to achieve that connection and manage all your material or all the basic foundation that you need to prepare your item. So this is just one example. Then another example I could give is single page login, like single sign on, sorry, not single page login. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to introduce with ZapERP 2.0, we are trying to introduce single sign on that allows you to log into Zap Seller as well as to other apps, Social Proof, SocialBot, Hotmap, and My Business. Now, obviously, this will be rolled out slowly. First, we will roll out the single sign-on for ZapERP version 2.0, and then eventually to Zap Seller, to Social Proof, SocialBot, Hotmap, and My Business. So that's the plan. So I won't go into more details. Obviously, I'm going to let Ishan handle the introductory part where he's going to show us the customer section, the create customer part, then the purchase order part, and the bill of material. And we have many others, actually, to be honest. But I think today we'll focus on those sections, and then we will, as we move forward in the future, we will introduce you to other sections too. So this is scheduled just to give you like a when it is scheduled and how tight deadlines we are following. So this is scheduled at the end of November. Only thing that which is going to make sure that, because many of our customers that time will be busy for the Black Friday as well as Thanksgiving sale. So we gonna release this as a beta, as an open beta, where none of your production data will be hosted. And around 15th of December, this will be pushed to production. So that way, you guys will get enough time to go through your Black Friday and all the Thanksgiving sale. And by mid of December, I guess your stores will cool down, and that time we will introduce ZapERP version 2.0. So that way you will not have to be worried about any missing feature or any new bugs that it might introduce. So that just a quick overview on how we're gonna launch. Now, again, before I go further, I just thought I should just give you an update about other apps too. So Zap Seller, we are actually continuously working on it. Take a look at it. I know many of you already have the license for it. So just go ahead, log into it, create your own store. The domain feature is there already enabled. Right now, you may need to talk with us to sort of make some DNS related changes. But don't worry, just send us a customer service request on the chat or on an email, and we'll do it for you. And one more thing, Bruce, I know you are eagerly waiting for it, the Zap Seller Agency. That is also coming. We are pretty much wrapping that up. Hopefully, it should be available for our own testing this week, and hopefully, it should come available around end of next week. I hope that's a good news, Bruce.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Perfect. Okay, then other apps, Social Proof, Social Bot, Hotmap, My Business. Do check out Social Proof, 100% free. Recently, we added tons of feature, like it allows you to put the bar pop-ups, then different models. So it's as good as, like, I don't know if you guys have used an app called Tooltip, but it has become as good as Tooltip now. So do check out. It is 100% free. There is no branding also on it. Just check it out. We also have Shopify app for Social Proof, but right now, because of our recent update, the Shopify app is not working perfectly. But we will release a new update soon that should fix this problem.
What was the name of that app called again?
Social Proof. The URL is ZapERP.com/socialproof.
Okay, I'll put that up.
Sure. Then Social Bot, again, do check out. Initially, we kept it free. Right now, we are offering it as a lifetime deal plan. It's very simple app. It basically connects with your Facebook page as well as Facebook Messenger, allows you to put that messenger on your e-commerce store, whether it's a WooCommerce, Shopify, doesn't matter. And you can also set up small rules such as like auto commenting for your group, auto posting comments on your Facebook page, auto comments for Instagram. So there are very nice, tidy features. Do check out SocialBot. The URL is zapapps.io/socialbot. These are kind of old, but I just thought that I should mention, like, give a quick recap. Like, these are the apps that we have, and many times I don't go through each of them. So I just thought that I should mention them today. Then Hotmap is a heat map analytics tool, 100% free, no branding. Do check it out. My Business is Google My Business analytics tool. So it connects with your Google My Business account. Now, this is very important because Google doesn't approve for, like, there is a proper process that we have gone through to get My Business application approved. We actually spend a lot of efforts to make sure that it follows all the Google requirement in terms of a data security and all. So do check out My Business. It is also on lifetime deal plan at the moment. It allows you to give that analytics that you need to manage all your My Business pages, make the posting against it. Like, you can actually receive comments directly in the application. You can reply to comments and many other things. Do check out the page called zapapps.io/mybusiness. I think it's going to be quite useful for many of you. Okay, then one more thing. We have very, very big webinar scheduled tomorrow. That is in collaboration with Wiremo, Shopify, User.com, SyncSpider. I'm going to share the link. please do join. It's pretty much, I think, similar time that so I think 24 hours from now. So the webinar is going to be about how do we sort of manage your Black Friday sale. What all things that we can do from a back end, from the inventory perspective. So that is point number one. Point number two, we're going to talk about returns. So especially in European countries, in UK, returns really matter. So some of the best practice in industries to manage your returns. So that is another point that we will talk about. And third, general e-commerce trends and what ZapERP inventory is doing to give you best from like all these trends and from the feature perspective. So do check out the webinar. I will share this link with Bruce, and hopefully he will be able to post it everywhere. Okay, so
Nick, if you want, I'll buy you a few minutes or buy you a few seconds if you give the link in private chat, and we'll put it up on the screen for everybody.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I just thought, I wanted to spend like a minimum time covering all these things, but let me go ahead.
Sure. All right, we'll bring everybody else up on real quick. Yeah, guys, so down here below, you can see the new social proof, by the way, and I figure we might as well go to that real quick because I don't think we've ever really highlighted that on a live stream. So if you guys don't mind, give me like maybe 10 seconds and I'll show you really quick. It's really robust, and the best part is it's free. So what is there not to like about it, right? So let me go and share with you my screen and show you what it looks like. Thanks for bearing with us, guys. Take a look. All right. So you could see it's like a robust social proof. It's not just, hey, it's a sale that pops up in the lower left, right? It's not a sale that would just come up like that. It actually has, like video demos, countdown timers with lead capture. And you know what? Again, what's not to like? It's zero branding and it's free. What the hell? Why not? You can have live counters. You can have video pop-up displays.
And see, the reason it is free because we just wanted to give back to the community, and it will remain 100% free forever. 100% free, no branding attached, even in the future.
There you go. Feedback capture too. What is there not to like? Countdown timer with email capture. There you go. And by social proof, it's just a generic name.
Yeah, even that can be removed. So you guys can put your own name in it.
There you go. What's not to like? You can have your own. You can have your own branding on it. Free forever. There you go. We should probably let more people know about that. Free forever.
Yes, I hope so, because to be honest, this app is there from so long, but we haven't officially marketed yet.
Yeah.
Although it is there on a Shopify store and we do get tons of leads from Shopify, but nothing. We haven't done good marketing in the communities.
Not only that, but I know we've had this for about 2 months and we haven't really done like an official teardown or walkthrough. We should probably do that in one of the upcoming weeks just to show people how powerful it is. Plus, we can have it up on the YouTube page so people can review back to it later. A walkthrough probably just makes sense on a following week.
Sure, absolutely. Sounds good.
And then the other one was the social bot.
Yes. So if you go to zapapps.io/socialbot.
Sure. Right, there we go.
And recently we wrote quite a lot, like quite a good content around the social media, like a messenger and the messenger marketing and the bot. So because the whole idea to push this app was, so in fact, if you see the headline, we are not saying that this is a bot for everyone, even though this can be used by anyone. But we are saying that let's use this for e-commerce. Let's use this for e-commerce. That's our focus. And some of the enhancement that we have done for this specific software are around e-commerce. So for example, let's say if you have WooCommerce page, WooCommerce store, you can connect that with SocialBot, and that allows you to pull those products into your Facebook Messenger chatbot and push them eventually to your customer through chatbot itself. So again, full focus on e-commerce, even though it has a lot of other capabilities. I know many people will say that, okay, this looks familiar. Yes, it does look familiar, and we are the one who actually bought it initially. So I remember in month of March, when there was a COVID which was just started, that time we kept it for free, because the idea was like, let's give all these features back as a free app, so that anyone can like use in their business. And those people are still using it as a free. We kept it free forever for them. Recently we moved to the paid plan, which is a lifetime deal, and very minimum amount. The idea was, let's push it to the more and more people, get them attracted towards something that they can use for their e-commerce store.
Yep, totally makes sense. I'm going to scroll through this real quick.
Sure.
So people get a chance to see broadcasting, subscription management. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. There you go. Guys, give me 1 sec. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Subscription management, broadcasting, comment automation. Oh, that's perfect.
And
go ahead.
yeah, and sorry to interrupt you, but we are in the process to get our Instagram API approved. It's not a Instagram automation, nothing like a Hootsuite or anything, but something that will allow you to reply to the comment on Instagram. So if your e-commerce store has an Instagram page, this could be quite useful.
Okay, so let me ask something on this real quick. I know a lot of times people will have let's say they'll do a Facebook ad and they'll have new users that will comment on their Facebook page. Is there a way inside the bot where we can say automatically have those people who comment like the page, or give them an invite, like a Facebook page invite, or send them a personal message if they leave a comment? You know, you could do a DM follow-up if they leave a comment on a live stream?
Yes, you can do that.
That's what you normally get with platforms like ManyChat, where people pay $30 a month for.
Exactly. And I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we and this is all under the radar. I mean, we haven't even like pushing this very hard. It has as good features as ManyChat or many other bots out there.
Yeah, now that you said that, we have to do a walkthrough and a teardown, because I know this is going to be big during Black Friday, especially if it could be given away as like also a freebie that just help make their Zap ecosystem even more powerful. So thank you for that. I didn't know. I find myself struggling trying to build up Facebook likes from doing the consistent Facebook lives that a lot of you guys see me do, but I don't have a chance to do an invite if I'm like either, you know, promoting a video or promoting a comment from a video that I've a video that I did a live stream on. And so what I'd like to take is those comments and just, direct them back and say, hey, and do an automatic, invite to like my page. But I don't want to sit there and have to do it manually, or sometimes I forget. So if there's a way where we could automate that, oh my gosh, that would be so helpful.
Yep, exactly. I think we should maybe we can have some other call, some other webinar which can talk more about how good SocialBot as well as Social Proof is, and what all features can our community use. And as you said, we can definitely offer it as a freebie or some sort of a giveaway thing before or around Black Friday.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. And yeah, let's definitely do a walkthrough and a teardown of this for sure.
Sure.
There you go. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump on to what's next.
Yes. So I think I will let Ishan share his screen now. That's what we were waiting for.
Yep. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Ishan, we can see your screen.
The font a little bit larger just so we can make it easier for people to read it.
Okay.
If you could zoom in a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. See, now that looks crystal clear.
Okay. So before Ishan dig down deeper, I just think I should just quickly tell you what is changing. So as you can see, Ishan, could you do me a favor? Can you also open current account.zaperp.com page?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So first of all, our new app is actually going to be single page app, and same experience you will get on the mobile app too. So that's going to be huge for us. So that means you like what are the feature updates, what are the new feature that we put in, bug fixes, all gonna be same for the web app as well as the mobile app. Now let's go to let's quickly tell you what is changing. So for example, this is how the current UI looks like. Although it's great, I mean, I personally like it because I was one of the team member who actually design all these things. But what we thought that, okay, how about let's make it less clunky. Let's put the customer experience first, and let's put all these menu items and all these bars and graphs, which many times people just don't care at the back end. So that is how we came up with the UI that is Ishan showing you right now. So the screen that he's showing you right now is actually new function called as a bill of material. So Ishan, could you please go back to the bill of material? Yes. So this is how the new bill of material screen looks like. Now, as you can see, far more cleaner. The menu goes up. Now what we have done is we have split different functionality. So for example, you have simple CRM, which is going to like it already integrates with Pipedrive, but soon it will integrate with HubSpot and many other like Salesforce, and I think one more CRM out there. So then there is a simple CRM which covers customer supplier inquiries. So now we split, instead of calling a vendor, we are saying supplier. So that changes the definition. That also introduce some of the other functionality around it. For example, if you are into inventory management, that means you need to purchase items from some supplier. Similar items you may need to purchase from some other supplier. Now those dual level, or maybe if you are purchasing from multiple supplier, now those things are quite possible in the new version. In the current version, it was only possible to purchase from single supplier, and if you are purchasing from some other supplier, you will have to manually create that purchase order. But in the new version, you don't need to create that manually. It is completely automated. All you have to do is assign the supplier to those products, and then there is automation that we are working on that will allow you to create those purchase orders automatically against each supplier. So that is a huge change. Okay, so yeah, it's good. Thank you. Ishan is actually showing us the supplier screen. Again, I mean, this is very basic. We still working on it, and it's gonna change a lot. You see the filter button that on the right hand side. So imagine the same button on your customer screen, right? Because I mean, we work with so many customers, and one of our customer has more than 100,000 registered user on his platform. So for him, it really matters to able to filter those list, right? He wants to able to filter based on a county. He wants to be able to filter based on a interest. He wants to be able to filter based on a order that the customer like, uh, based on the date they ordered last time. So all those capabilities are coming in the system. So filter, whether you are doing export, import, all those things that we learned in the version 1 are gonna come and gonna be available from like in version 2 from day 1. Okay, so let's quickly show the create customers part, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll just quickly go through some of the like a UI improvement. So so this is how the new create customer screen will look like. But if you open like can you go to create customer right now, like the old one on
Yep.
account.zaperp?
Yep.
Okay, so this is how our current screen looks like. So it's very difficult. Okay, so for example, where is the save button? Yeah, I know a save button is at the top next to the create contact button, but when I scroll down, there is no save. So I mean, all those things that we missed. Just to give another example, like address, right? So in the current system, you can only maintain two addresses. One is a billing address, another one is a shipping address. But many of our customers, when they receive order from their customers, their shipping address may change. I mean, I'm pretty sure when you guys order from Amazon, you must have ordered using a different shipping address, right? But now, new ZapERP system will allow you to store any address. Doesn't matter whether it's a your uncle's address, your relative's address, any address that is coming from Shopify, Amazon will be pushed to ZapERP, will be stored in the system, and you will be able to filter on it, which is very, very important. So let's go back to the screen, the new screen. Yeah. So as you can see, the save button goes at the bottom. Now, even if you scroll the screen, those buttons not gonna change. Now you can quickly create new customers just by saying save and create new. Or if you just want to close the existing customer and just go back to the previous screen, you can do that too. So it's single page app. There is no refresh. All the data is loaded in real time. One more thing, by the way, we can now, in the new version, we can process 100 of thousands of line items. I know I mentioned this thing like 10 minutes back, but I should mention it because I know what kind of engineering that we have done in the back end, the efforts that we put in, and so on. So I sorry to repeat that part.
No, if it's something that you're proud of, it definitely has to be mentioned and shared with everyone. By the way, I have to say the UI looks amazing. Just FYI, it's like night and day.
Thank you. And the interesting part is, I mean, some people don't like the top menu, right? You can actually there is a setting, you can actually just put the menu on the left hand side and it will become like a left menu thing. So it's totally up to user.
And Ishan shows that real quick. Is that possible?
Sorry, what do you say?
I was going to say if Ishan can show us that real quick.
No, that's not possible. I don't think the version that he's running has that feature.
Got it.
Yeah.
So so that covers like the difference. Let's go to the purchase order. I really want to show the purchase order. I mean, to be honest, yeah, this is how the purchase order screen is going to look like. And again, this is just a basic. This is going to improve a lot. So filter is there, create PO is there. Can you open the create PO part?
Yes.
Yeah. So again, the footer stays constant. The custom fields. Yes, another thing that we just gonna introduce is the custom field. So now you can define what all fields you want in the purchase order, in the sales order, in the contacts. So that is gonna give you a huge customization opportunity. You don't need to worry about whether I'm in US, I have sales tax, whether I'm in India, I have GST. So you don't have to worry about those local rules anymore because the customization will allow you to put in your own fields and put in your own taxes, own withdrawals, and so on. So this also gives us a good foundation for some of the accounting functionalities. I mean, I hope once we have everything ready, I'll go through all these and just give you the live demo so that all of you guys get the actual feel. Okay, so before I actually, do you also have the inventory section, Ishan?
Yeah.
Okay, let's check it out.
But there is no data in my account. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about data. Okay. In case of inventory, as I mentioned, right, now it is possible to assign multiple supplier to single product because see, this was one of the most requested feature we had for our current version. So let me tell you the scenario and why we implemented it. One of the reason was that people purchase same product from different suppliers. Sometimes they purchase from Chinese vendor, sometimes they purchase from US vendor, and so on. But the question is, any real-time inventory should allow those e-commerce sellers to generate the purchase orders in real time. So when I say real time, means imagine you're gonna receive hundreds of orders today because I ran my Facebook campaign, let's say on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I have like hundreds of orders pending in my system, but I don't have any inventory, right? So that's called as a real-time inventory, where you have tons of orders, but you don't have any inventory. So what are you going to do? You're going to generate the purchase orders. You're going to send those purchase orders to your vendors or your suppliers, and then you're going to collect those items from them, either directly deliver those items, which is called as a drop shipping, or collect those items, put your own label, let them come in your warehouse, and then get those items delivered to your customers. So now this freedom is going to be there. This will the new system will allow you to create purchase order for different suppliers, not just for one supplier. So I just thought I should mention you this. Then some of the smaller upgrade could be, as you can see, the image upload part. So right now in the system, you can only upload single image. If you upload multiple images, it has no impact. Now you can upload images in the system. Those will be pushed to Shopify. Those will be pushed to WooCommerce. Now this is revolutionary. One of our biggest competitor is not doing that. All they do is update the inventory. Now our system will allow you to update the images. Our system will allow you to update, in some cases, descriptions also. So again, that is huge. Our competitor doesn't allow you to do that. So yes, I think this sort of covers the gist. There are many other features, whether you take sales, returns, then POS. The point of sale is going to be in collaboration with Zap Seller. So I will explain in another webinar how that will work. Bill of material, new feature, a lot of you requested it. Back ordered, upgraded feature, a lot of you requested it. Receivables, then quotations, sales order is already there, invoices, create invoices, debit note, credit note, returns, pick, pack, and ship. So if you have full scale warehouse system where you actually receive the order, it gets printed on a shipping label, you create a packing slip, the packing slip goes to your the person who is at the warehouse collecting those items using the pick list. Now all that can be done. I mean, even in the current system, the pick list is there, but now it will follow the process, the standard in supply chain management process, where the pick list gets generated, the items are picked, the items are placed in the pick list receivable. Then from that, you can create a package, you can print a package, you can put in a box, you can paste your shipping label on it, you can ship that using Aftership or any of the shipping provider that you want to integrate with. So yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of good stuff. Reports, huge updates in reports. They are not live, I mean, not in the system, I can't show you, but again, huge updates. So I think I think that sort of covers. I wanted to sort of keep it simple and straightforward. So I hope, Bruce, you liked it. I think you're on mute, Bruce.
Yeah, sorry about that. The first thing that people are instantly going to notice is they're just going to be blown away by the UI. Like, the interface is just beautiful. Moving on to the next, I'm looking forward to seeing what the other features as they roll out. Reports, quotes. I'd like to see, like the manipulation or the editing of quotes, because I know sometimes people can be really particular about that. They want to be able to manipulate it how they see fit, or they want the branding or the style to fit their company or their aesthetic based on personal preference. I'm looking forward to that, and plus I'm also looking forward to in the future, like the bot breakdown, where we do a walkthrough on SocialBot, as well as playing with the social proof, so we could show other people what that looks like as well.
Absolutely, we should do that. I will definitely coordinate with you to have that webinar in place.
It seems like that we have like a full ecosystem. I mean, inventory, you have the POS for Zap Seller, you have the bot automation, then you have the social proof.
Yeah.
What everyone's going to be asking is, what's next, Nick? What's next?
Yes, I agree, and that is one of the reason we are releasing the single logon, the single sign-on system, because we want to have sort of we want to represent ourselves as a sort of like a OS for e-commerce. I think someone else uses the same caption or same line, but we want to be OS for e-commerce.
I think it's Zoho uses the OS terminology for their family of products.
Yeah.
So in a way, you would be like the first e-commerce OS suite, I guess, of products. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yep. So that's the plan, and that is why single sign-on will start moving us towards that side.
Yeah, totally makes sense. That way people don't have to log in from one product to the next. It's just so much easier for them to just seamlessly go from one product, and they can keep that login session cookie from one product to the next without having to log in consistently to something else. Yeah, totally understandable.
Yep.
Okay, so what do we have to look forward to for next week?
Okay, so for next week, actually, before I jump into the next week,
Sure.
just to give you a quick recap, we have a big webinar tomorrow in association with YMO and some other really good folks from Shopify, user.com, SyncSpider. So it's going to be really amazing. Do check out the link. Just register for it. I'm pretty sure even if you cannot attend the live webinar, I think it's going to be really useful. So you'll be able to, by registering for it, you'll be able to check out the recording. We will also try to share it on our YouTube platform and so on. So do check out that. Now, next week, I hope we'll have agency panel for Zap Seller. That is something that Bruce was pushing me from. Like,
don't tease me. Don't tease me, Nick. Don't tease me.
No, but that's the plan. And Bruce, then other plan is to hopefully have the integration ready with Plug and Paid, but that may take some time. But agency panel, definitely. Plug and Paid, I'll try.
So let's talk about that for a second, and what are the benefits? So a lot of people would be thinking, well, you have a payment system with Zap, right? The Zap ecosystem, and then you have one with Plug and Paid. What would the benefit of that be? Well, two things. So, and I'll go ahead and I'll start first, and then Nick, please follow up. So number one is on Zap Seller, the idea and the process is in the future to make Zap Seller your white label e-commerce platform. Your own branded solution that you have an e-commerce system that you can provide your clients, right? As a reseller, you want to be able to control those leads. If you decide to add on like your time, your knowledge, your expertise, guess what? The cost that you may charge might be more expensive than the software product itself. So let me give you an example. If the software product itself, let's say, is $30 a month, but you're charging, let's say, $100 or $150 because your knowledge and expertise, guess what? If you don't expose the name, you're protecting that lead, right? So the idea then is to have something like Plug and Paid, where it would be your own branded payment solution or subscription solution. Because let's say you're an agency of Zap Seller and you have 20 sub-accounts, 50 sub-accounts. One, you'll want a billing subscription management system with your own branding, right? So let's say you call your branded solution for Zap Seller, let's say you call it Pulse Sales. Great. That's your brand is Pulse. But guess what? You'll also need an affiliate system probably for each sub-account. That way each Zap Seller store will have its own affiliate module. Then you also need subscription management. You'll need to put out a rental service for each store as well as each user, right? So if you have 20 sub-accounts and let's say there's 5 users per sub-account, guess what? That's 100 potential seats that you could rent out. That's 20 sub-accounts that you'll need to rent out. And then each one of those will have like its own branded affiliate system. That is all possible with Plug and Paid. So I think that covered everything. Is subscription management with your own brand, and then affiliate system with your own brand that will work side by side in conjunction with your e-commerce solution. Nick, go ahead. Feel free to pick up anything where I left off.
No, I think you summarized it really well. And I think that's what this collaboration is about. So I agree. I don't think I can do it better.
Perfect. There you go, guys. So it'll be like your full branded solution. So affiliate system, subscription management system. Again, that's for the rental of the platform, like a reseller service. And then you'll have the e-commerce solution that you can manage in conjunction with your clients, with your own storefront, with your own products, with products that are synced over multiple e-commerce networks, including a store. All that handled through the Zap Seller to plug and pay integration. Cool.
Yep, exactly. And one more thing that I can also mention, although that is still in discussion, and it may take some time before we actually say anything officially, like when is the release date and all.
Sure,
but we definitely want to integrate with plug and paid from Zapier perspective. I'm talking about. So that allows your like any PNP users to push their inventory from PNP to ZapERP. And again, I mean, ZapERP integrates with Shopify, Amazon, and WooCommerce. So use your PNP store to store those, sell those items, sync that with ZapERP, and ZapERP again syncs with your rest of the channels. So so this could be really good, like a two-way sync integration for all PNP users. Now this is something we don't have date yet, but hopefully early next year we will be able to release that.
Cool. And I think that just makes sense that we can try to have a like a webinar with Emmy, and it just makes sense to, we just bring both communities together to help promote each other. Yeah, because obviously, and we both know this, Plug and Pay doesn't handle anything regarding the e-commerce networks. They don't have the syncing of products with Amazon, eBay, Etsy, BigCommerce, Shopify. They just don't have that. That's not their strength. That's not their forte. And it doesn't make sense for them to build that out when that's something that you guys already provide. It just seems like an organic relationship.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. Okay. I guess that's it for now. But if we want something for people to look forward to in the month of November, what, if anything, I'm not saying that there is going to be, guys, but I'll put this out there for Nick. Do we want to talk about Black Friday preparations?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Why not, right? I mean, I think there is a surprise. I don't want to just go through details like what is surprise, but I think it could be like a combo of ZapERP and Zap Seller.
There you go, guys. Maybe, or something regarding ZapApps Suite, would that include Social Bot, that includes Social Proof 2. So we're just putting that out there. Let us know what you think. I guess that's pretty much it. Cool.
Yep.
All right, so we'll see everyone next week. We'll probably do either a walkthrough of Social Bot, if you guys want to see that, or Social Proof. Let us know what you prefer. And on that note, everyone be safe and wash your hands, keep social distancing, and we'll talk to you soon. Later, guys.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, bye.